Hello everyone and welcome to another broadcast on the Spartan live stream. My name is Will Rossmiller. I'm joined on the mic tonight by Cody Wallen. It's actually the afternoon, I should say. I'm not used to this. And Mackenzie Lesha. She's going to be joining us here for the JV game, at least for the first half. Special JV broadcast on the Spartan live stream. We like to do one per year. And here we go. Jenna Pepper with the tip. Lucy Nichols able to get it. Nice pass to Sophia Emmert. Almost an easy bucket to go there, but it's going to send right back to St. Croix Central. St. Croix Central, the Panthers, Somerset's opponent today. We're going to live stream both JV and varsity games. We want to thank everyone for tuning in as we get down to action here. Out of bounds, going back to Somerset. Kenzie, how are we feeling today?
Pretty excited.
Pretty excited. Good stuff. You guys had a big win earlier this week against Altoona.
Yes, we did.
46-40. Altoona 7-3 in the conference, so 2 losses in the conference coming to Somerset this year. You guys play well against them.
Yeah, it's always a big rivalry now since New Richmond left.
True.
Yeah, we've talked about that in previous live streams where the Spartans don't really have that true rival anymore, but Altoona seems, in both the girls and the boys, to be filling that void.
Even though they are really far away, probably one of the farthest teams away.
That's true.
Yeah, they're
funny.
like an hour and 20 minutes away.
Yeah, right by Eau Claire, right?
Yeah.
Well, starting for Somerset here this afternoon, we have Jenna Pepper, we have Taylor Schockner, we have Lucy Nichols, we have Ella Olson, and we have Sophia Emmert starting for Somerset. Bank shot, free throw in, just how she drew it up, I'm sure.
Free throw is good.
Thank you. Getting some chicken tenders from Coach Lindenberg up here.
3 from Lucy Nichols.
Lucy Nichols for 3. Now Lucy will only be playing in the first half, right, Kenzie?
Yes.
So why is that?
You can only play 3 halves in a day.
There you go. And Lucy, kind of a key component of the varsity squad.
She's built herself a role.
She has, right? And I think it's good though that Coach Kiekhofer and Coach Lindenberg get her as much playing time as possible, because really the only way that you can get better is to be on the court.
Yes, and being able to play with people who she most likely will play like when she gets older.
Very true.
That'll be good for her too.
So when you were a freshman, did you do something similar to that?
Yes, I started how she started, and then like halfway through the season, I went to 1/2 JV full varsity.
So very similar kind of trajectory of sorts for you and Lucy Nichols. Awesome. Somerset with the early lead here, 3-2. Central struggling this season as a program. Have not won a game in the Middle Border Conference yet on varsity. But as we know in boys basketball, I mean, we played against Amory earlier this week, and you never really know what could happen. So
right.
That's why they play the game. That's always what my dad said.
They've been doing really well, I think.
There you go.
Like, looking at all their games, some of them have been close in the Middle Border Conference.
So a program that's kind of improving as the season goes on.
Yeah.
Awesome. Looks like Central is going to have a sideline out of bounds play here. Able to get the pass in. Somerset in the 3-2 zone, it looks like. Sophia Emmert, sophomore with the rebound, and she'll dish it to Lucy Nichols, who is a freshman, folks. Behind the back dribble. Pass to Emmert, back to Nichols, into Jenna Pepper, able to corral that one. Nice pass there.
Find.
Oh, how about that pass by Jenna Pepper?
That was point guard-like.
Right. Point guard from the tallest player on the floor.
I mean, a few times she was point guard for
Really?
JV. Yeah.
Wow. Lucy Nichols front iron, can't quite get it to go. Second one up. Second one goes for Lucy Nichols. She's up to 4. She has all the points for Somerset here so far. 4-2. And Somerset in a 2-2-1 press, it looks like. Central able to break the press. Get into their half-court offense here. Still in the 3-2 zone. Soft spot in the zone. Bank, no good. Pepper gets the rebound, and it's going to be a foul there on Central. Kenzie, you guys play a lot of 3-2 zone on varsity. What are kind of the benefits of that? Why do you guys run that so consistently?
That's a good question. It's you have a zone to protect, and it depends on what their zone offense is usually, because we can do a 2-3 zone.
Yep.
It just, with 3 people on the outside when we're on defense, that's a lot harder to like protect with only 2 people on top.
And a lot of teams you're playing against kind of more reliant on that outside shot. So if you can guard against that, it's going to be definitely a benefit for your team. Sophia Emmert gets the bucket to go. She'll go to the line. Emmert finishes up the old-fashioned three-point play. Somerset up 7-2.
Her shot has been there, become more like consistent with as the season goes on.
She scored double digits a couple of times on JV this season.
Yeah.
Lately, especially, and then I believe it was the last home game she scored her first varsity points.
She did. We were all so excited.
Got 4 points too. Got a free throw, then hit a 3, which was pretty cool. So Ella Olson, the freshman, with the ball, trying to get it into Jenna Pepper. Doesn't quite work for her, and Central will come back with it. Central looking to find something on offense here. Been struggling a bit. Nice drive there. Off the backboard, no good. Jenna Pepper, good positioning, able to get the rebound. Kenzie, I think Jenna consistently averages over 10 rebounds per game on JV.
Probably. Probably doesn't even need to jump for them, but.
Well, I asked her earlier this week if she has to jump for rebounds, and she said sometimes.
There, like that. She
There
jumped for that one and got the putback.
Yep. First points for Pepper in this game. I'd say Jenna averages at least a double-double per game on JV. Somerset back into 3-2. Central trying to find a soft spot in the zone, but Somerset playing good defense. Ella Olson right on the ball. Gonna get called for a foul there. But right before that, some good defense by the freshman. Substitutions coming in. Ashley Careful, Josie Sanchez, Kendra Pritchett coming in. And Central inbounds it. 9-2 score here early on in this JV game. Three-pointer up. Bank is good. Number 22 for Central, Emmy Collins, a freshman. Put all she had into that one, able to get it to go. Somerset still with the 4-point lead. Nichols with a drive and dish out to Pritchett. Taylor Schockner playing at the top of the key. Into Ashley Careful, who gets fouled there. It's an easy call. Central with a substitution here. Number 10, Emma DeLander coming in. Able to get into Schockner. Nice spot there. Can't quite get it to go. Back to Schockner. Back out. And right back in, Taylor Schockner.
Oh, good pass.
Oh, Somerset's almost losing that one. Able to corral it, though. Into Lucy Nichols. Thought she had an opening in the lane. Turns it over here. Going to be an easy bucket opportunity for Central if they can convert. Oh, wow. Taylor Schockner with a nice block there. That's going to be a jump ball heading back to Somerset. Oh. All right. Lucy Nichols getting a break here. Taylor Schockner as well. Hopefully Lucy's okay after that one.
Probably got the wind knocked out of her on that.
Athletic trainer Kyle checking in on her, making sure she's okay. Sophia Emmert going to operate as the point guard here for Somerset. Kendra Pritchett will drive, able to get it in Jenna Pepper. Misses that one, needs to get the rebound. Almost out of bounds on Central, able to save it there. And they'll come back the other way. If you're just tuning in, folks, this is a special Spartan live stream JV broadcast. I'd like to do a JV game, one for the boys and one for the girls during the season. Always a good time, right, Mr. Wallen?
Absolutely.
Yep. Fun to call some new names, see some new players.
Kind of see the future.
Yep, that's exactly right. Nice drive along the baseline. Ashley Careful's there, gets part of the ball. but also some of the arm. Kenzie, what can you say about this JV team? What are some of your observations? Obviously, you see them every game for half of the game. What are some things that you've noticed?
They work really well together. I'll finish in a second.
Yep. Missed that one.
Yeah, Rossmiller, you should know better than asking a question.
I can't break the Lesher rule.
They work really well together. They hustle, all the good stuff.
Second one doesn't go.
Not on me.
Nope,
I
nope.
stopped talking.
You did a great job.
It's a lot of hustle, and they all work really hard in games and at practice. It helps to have a few of the varsity JV players come up and practice with varsity. They get the experience to play against pretty good players, I'd say, athletic players.
Well, and I think a varsity squad is only as good as the JV squad below it.
Right.
That one doesn't go. Kendra Pritchett fighting for that rebound. Jenna Pepper comes down with it there and gets it to Sophia Emmerich. Halfway through the first half, 9-5 Somerset with the lead here. And Kenzie, if you want to do some play-by-play, go for it.
I'm good.
You're good? All right. You let me know if that changes.
I got to save my voice for the game.
That's a very good point. That's a very good point. Keen observation from the senior Mackenzie Lesha joining us up in the booth here for the first half.
Lucy's back in
There we
along
go.
with Ella and Taylor.
Right on, the starting lineup back in the game here for Somerset. Quick shout out to Talon Lane, a sophomore boys basketball player who is operating the camera for us here in the JV game.
Good
nice
take.
drive. Wow. And that's something that I think it's hard to teach, Kenzie. Just kind of like putting your head down. And I know she didn't even put her head down, but just kind of going for it, right?
She has such good basketball IQ.
Lucy Nichols, a very smart player with 6 points here in the first half. But that takes a certain amount of confidence, right? That
she beats me in one-on-one all the time.
Oh, wow. That, I'm sure, is something that's not easy for you to admit, but I mean, Kenzie, you're one of the better defensive players in the conference.
Yeah. I also like to pass the ball.
That's true.
I don't shoot the ball very much.
That's true. Only when you really need to.
Only when I need to.
Yep. Nice defense there by Somerset. And Lucy Nichols will have the ball again.
And passing it up to Jenna.
Pepper will take it. Oh, long
In and
two-pointer
out.
doesn't quite go. Yep. Rolled around the hoop. Thought about going in. Didn't quite go down.
But they got the foul.
They did. That's going to be 5 fouls for St. Croix Central here. And Taylor Schochner going to the line. Schochner gets the first one to go. Those are her first points of this contest.
That's what happens when you don't ask me a question.
That's true. You're right. I'm willing to talk through St. Croix Central's free throws, not ours, though. I know that might be my bias coming
Good
through, but
sportsmanship, Ross
you're right.
Miller.
You're right. I can't lie, though. I'm more mindful of the Lesher rule when Somerset's taking the free throws. Nice steal there, turnover. Somerset with possession.
I mean, if you forget a few times, that's okay.
That's okay, yeah.
But
it gets so loud in here sometimes, I'm just all riled up. Jenna Pepper gets the bucket to go.
It's more of a, whoops.
Oh, just kidding. That was Lucy Nichols.
It's more of a superstition.
Jenna with the steal. Oh my gosh.
Nichols
Good
gets
take.
Wow.
It's kind of more of a superstition thing as well, because half the time the gym is significantly louder than we could ever be whispering into our microphones.
That's
up
true.
Here.
10 points for Lucy Nichols here in the first half. Nice pass there by Central. Can't quite get that one to fall. That's another one where Jenna did not have to jump to get that rebound. Just kind of reached her hands up and got it.
She's gotten increasingly better from last season.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll see more of kind of Jenna Pepper taking over in the second half. That's usually how the JV games go. It's the Lucy Nichols show in the first half. Nice dish and nice bucket there by Taylor Schochner. Somerset with a quick 19 points now. Seemed like just a couple of minutes ago they were at 10. But usually it's between the legs, that's going to go out of bounds there. Lucy Nichols show in the first half, Jenna Pepper show in the second half usually for the JV contest. In terms of players on the floor right now, everyone except for Ella Olson will suit up for the varsity game. You can tell based on their jerseys, as they have the more recent jerseys with the black lettering. Ella wearing the older jersey with the red lettering. Pepper will try to drive here. Tries to get it into Schochner. It's going to be out of bounds back to Central. Somerset in the 2-2-1 press. That's going to be a foul on Sophia Emmert. Emmert with her first foul, Somerset's 4th foul of the half. Nobody in bonus yet. And Central will take it again. Somerset looks like they're playing more of the man-to-man defense now. Schochner with another block. And a nice rebound by Jenna Pepper. Gets it to Lucy Nichols. She'll push it here a little bit. Now she slows it down, lets the offense set itself up. Ella Olsen to Taylor Schochner. Olsen will dribble it. Nice pass there. Nice finish. Just how you draw it up there, right, Kenzie?
Oh, yeah.
6 points for the junior Taylor Schochner. Central struggling a bit with this press here. They get back. That's going to be off of the St. Croix Central player.
Timeout called first, though, I believe.
There we go. First time out of this game so far. 5:42 to play. 21-5 Somerset so far. And Kenzie, what has Somerset been doing well in this first half so far?
Keeping their eyes up on offense, moving their feet on defense, not fouling very much. There are still a few fouls in there that would like to be avoided, but even I do those fouls. So
it's very big of you to admit that.
Yeah. Oops, my bad.
I love the observation in terms of eyes up on offense, because we've seen some really nice passing, especially kind of from at the top of the key into the paint for some easy bucket opportunities from all the players that have been on the floor. Not just post players, not just guards. Everyone's been doing a really good job of passing.
I would say that was something that both teams struggled with at the beginning of the season, the passing and the catching the passes and all that stuff, knowing where people are going to be. With this group of 5 out there, they've played together majority of the season, and they know where each other is going to be. So that helps a lot.
That's huge. Central able to get it in. 3-point attempt up and no good. Jenna Pepper does sky for that one. Up to Ella Olsen. Looking for some help. Schochner. Lucy Nichols wanted it. Nice cut.
Good back door.
Oh my goodness. What a move there. Great pass by Schochner. Great finish. Great idea by Lucy Nichols, as she has 12 points here. Pass into the paint. That one doesn't go, and Ella Olsen gets a nice rebound there. Lucy Nichols will take it up the floor. 23-5 here. Central has had a bit of a scoring drought. Hit that 3 with a couple minutes into the game, but haven't found any offense since. And it looks like Somerset's getting ready to make some substitutions here. Josie Sanchez, Ashley Careful, and Kendra Pritchett coming in for Ella Olsen, Sophia Emmert, and Taylor Schochner. Mr. Wallen, our producer here today, is working on some cool graphics that we're going to be able to use during the game. Pretty excited for that. We haven't really tried that out. This is what we can kind of do when we get here early on Saturdays, is play around a little bit.
What I can do with some time.
Another timeout on the floor here. But Kenzie, in our last time out, you made the observation kind of like constant improvement as the season goes on. We talked about early on in the season, talked a lot about it up here, Mr. Wallen, that this squad, especially on varsity this year, we think you guys are going to be playing your best basketball at the end of the year, more so than in years past. Do you agree with that?
I do agree with that.
And why do you think that's the case?
Everyone wants to be at practice. Everyone tries their best at practice. There's always hustle. We practice the little things, just doing the little things right helps a lot.
Yes, it does.
We are learning to play with each other. That's like the big thing.
That is a big
Chemistry
thing.
goes a long, long way.
Especially this year with you and Heather being two of kind of the main components last year, but then a lot of other players getting significant increases in their role. I suppose it takes a while for that person to kind of find that role and get comfortable with that role.
Yeah, last year, Heather was big in the post. Like, we had Danny.
That's the thing.
We
so
could, like, split it up more.
Heather kind of has more responsibility without Danny kind of being almost like a security blanket. They're kind of a security blanket for each other in those games.
I mean, I would say now we have more, like, post players that can go out there.
Across the board?
Yeah.
There you go. Central gets a bucket to go there. 23-7. Yeah, you got Shaylin Strumke, of course, who's
she's been
seen
playing
plenty of time.
very well.
Yep. She's been playing her best basketball of the season as of late, both on offense and defense.
Yes.
Nichols tries to get the scoop to go there. It's going to be out of bounds, heading to Central. Addie McGeehan, who always impresses me just in the sense that she doesn't have necessarily the size of a traditional post player, but just as a smart player. She has the footwork. She's kind of the fundamentals down, and it seems like she always is in the right position to get a rebound. It just blows my mind because she can get rebounds over people that are 4 or 5 inches taller than her, and it's because of kind of her sound fundamentals.
Clara stepped up big. Julia.
Yep.
Can't even guard her. She's so fast.
Julia Rybacki is very fast.
I'm glad she's on my team and not anyone else's.
Right? I think we'd be hard-pressed to name another player in the conference that is as fast, kind of that first step with the ball, as Julia Rybacki.
Fast and tall.
Yep.
Those are dangerous components together.
Yes, they are. And she's still kind of raw, but she's definitely a lot of improvements from her freshman year to sophomore year. Central able to get the pass out there. Kendra Pritchett is like, I would like this, please. And they're going to call it a jump ball. It's going to head back to the Panthers. Play call of River Falls here.
Must be a River Falls play.
Yep. Looked like they went to a box there on the baseline out of bounds play. Ashley Careful playing good defense. Sophia Emmert staying right on her. Central has not really had many open looks.
Aggressive defense.
Yep. And that's a travel there, and that's all because of Ashley Careful's defense.
We practice so much on our defense, both varsity and JV. Offense wins games, defense wins championships.
True. And I think we've talked about how defense can easily turn into offense at times, especially if you're looking for some easy looks.
Hunting for the ball on defense,
Well,
getting the steal.
that's your favorite right there, hunting for the ball.
Yeah.
On the opposite side, when they try to do those skip passes, you love picking them off, especially in that 3-2 zone.
It makes me feel good.
I bet. It makes us feel good up here, too, when we get to call those. When we get to say, picked off by Mackenzie Lesha. Emmert will drive. She'll dish back out to Careful. Ashley with the ball. Lucy Nichols with a nice run there along the baseline. Ashley couldn't quite get it to her, though. Into Jenna Pepper. Close to a travel there. Jenna able to get the offensive rebound and gets it to go. Nice finish there by Jenna Pepper. She has 4 points.
She's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, well, you talked about it earlier in this game, just how much better or how much improved she is from her freshman year to her sophomore year. Jeez. Ashley Careful taking the brunt of that one. My goodness.
Too good defense.
Yep. Stifling defense for sure, and that can be really frustrating when you have to go up against that. Taylor Schockner will inbound it here to Lucy Nichols. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Somerset leading 25-7. Again, broadcasting the JV game here today. Special Spartan live stream JV girls broadcast. All in preparation for the varsity game that should tip off right around 2:30. It's a foul there on St. Croix Central. I believe that we should be in bonus now after that one, as it should be the 1-and-1 bonus, and they'll send Lucy Nichols to the charity stripe.
She's one of our best free throw shooters.
It just seems like she does all the little things well, all the little things right, and that takes a lot of kind of mental effort and time, but she's a very impressive player to watch. Gets both of them to go. Lucy Nichols up to 14 points now, and no fouls.
It's crazy. So crazy.
It's very impressive. It's fun to watch her play, and it's fun to see her do this in the JV game and then head to the varsity game and do it there as well. Running sky hook there, can't quite get it to go. Nichols up to Emmert. Sophia Emmert getting it into Taylor Schochner. Dribble, nice finish there. Nice job by Sophia Emmert to get the pass in from the elbow there. Taylor Schochner with some nice positioning. Quick turn off the glass and good. 29-7 here. Josie Sanchez playing some good defense. Making it just about impossible to pass there. Shot attempt up, no good, and Lucy Nichols will take the rebound. Just about a minute left here in the first half. All Somerset so far. Lucy Nichols to Taylor Schochner, and now Sophia has it. Emmert back to Nichols, who saves it there, almost out of bounds. Kind of stuck in a corner. Someone needs to help. Sophia Emmert does. Right back to Nichols, to Josie. Can't quite get it to go. Defensive rebound, Central. Josie wanted that one back bad, but she had to go back on defense. Somerset in the man-to-man. Played a good chunk of this game in the 3-2.
They have two players who are scoring more than St. Croix Central is.
Yes, we do.
And that's a 3-second call in the lane.
Wow, there we go. Not something that you see every day. So Somerset will probably get an opportunity to get the last shot here at half. But yeah, Kenzie, like you said, Lucy Nichols outscoring St. Croix Central right now. Taylor Schochner also outscoring St. Croix Central right now. Nichols with an open lane. She'll just take it up.
Oh
scoop
my
in
Lord,
and
that was
good.
so nice.
Wow. Great high pick there. High screen there by Taylor Schochner, and Lucy Nichols said, well, why not? May as well just go for it. 1 second to go here. Central won't be able to get an attempt up. And there you have it for the first half, folks. 31-7, Somerset with the lead. Kenzie, thank you for joining us up here in the first half. We appreciate it.
It was a lot of fun.
We always love to have you. Again, folks at home, Kenzie Lesha, one of our Spartan live stream interns, has been helping us throughout the season and will help us as we continue here. But Kenzie has to head out here in a little bit, get ready for the varsity game. Kenzie, I'm not going to say good luck because as Coach Lindenberg would say, luck has nothing to do with it. But
it's all skill.
I know, that's exactly right. That's exactly what he would say. But have a good game and have fun.
I will.
Awesome. Thank you, Kenzie. All right, folks, thanks for tuning into this JV broadcast. We will be back after this short break here, probably with about 30 seconds left. Again, thank you for tuning into the Spartan live stream. All right, and we're back here for this JV contest. Again, a special JV girls basketball broadcast here before the varsity game starts. 31-7 here in the first half, all Somerset in the JV game. Lucy Nichols leading all scorers for 16, and she's going to stay right at that number as Mackenzie Lesha informed us in the first half. Lucy plays one half of JV and then a full varsity game. But now is the time for some other Somerset players to kind of show their stuff. Sophia Emmert with the ball here. Dribbling, contested there, able to get it into Jenna Pepper. Couple of dribbles, up and good. Jenna Pepper gets it to go there, and as we alluded to in the first half, usually the first half is the Lucy Nichols show, and the second half is the Jenna Pepper show. As Jenna, a sophomore post player here for Somerset, usually averaging at least double-digit points for the Spartans in these JV games. Central looking to get something to go offensively here. Working the ball around the perimeter. Didn't really get a lot of shot opportunities in the first half as Somerset played some really good defense. 3-point attempt. Thought about it, not going with it here. And Central will slow it down a little bit. Sophia Emmert with some nice on-ball defense there, preventing the drive to the lane. Still nothing going. 3-point attempt. Not up. Looking to find something in the paint, it looks like. 3-point shot attempt is up. Bank is no good. And Josie Sanchez comes down with the rebound. She gives it to Jenna Pepper, who gives it to Sophia Emmert. Sophia Emmert with the dribble drive. Almost an over and back there. Pretty close. Right back to Sophia Emmert. She'll drive the lane. Back out to Jenna Pepper. Ball on the ground. It's going to be a jump ball heading back to St. Croix Central. Kendra Pritchett checking into the game. Sophia Emmert will take a little bit of a break here. And Central with the ball. Dribbling it up the court, Emily Sanders. A lot of young players on this Central JV squad. Jenna Pepper needs to come and help. It's actually going to be Taylor Schockner, and she's going to get called for the foul there. First foul for Taylor and first foul of this second half. And number 24 will go to the line. That's Jordan Heinrich, a freshman. Heinrich can't quite get the first one to go off the back iron. Teammates still showing support there. Heinrich trying to get the second one to go. Doesn't quite get the friendly roll, and Jenna Pepper skies for that rebound. Kendra Pritchett will bring it up the floor here for Somerset. She slows it down. Back out to Taylor Schockner. To Josie Sanchez. Josie, the younger sister of Leslie Sanchez, a senior on the Somerset girls basketball team. When we have the varsity contest going, it is senior night on this Saturday afternoon. Into Jenna Pepper, nice dribble, nice drive, and nice job going off the glass there for Jenna Pepper. She's up to 8, Somerset's up to 35. St. Croix Central still looking for their first points of the half here. Have not had a whole lot of easy looks. Emily Sanders trying to find something there. It's going to be a foul call on Ella Olson, a freshman. That's Olson's second. Spartans' second, or team's second for the second half here. A lot of twos going on. Able to inbound the ball. Somerset still in the man-to-man defense. Played some 3-2 zone early on. Nice switch there by Somerset. They're not really allowing any easy entries to the paint, and it looks like that's where Central's trying to go, as they're not really chucking up a whole lot of 3-point attempts. Dribble drive here. That's going to be a foul, I think, on Taylor Schockner. That'll be her second. And the Spartans have 3 team fouls now. Sophia Emmert checking in for Josie Sanchez. Hopefully more to come here in terms of fans to this Somerset High School gym. Pretty empty right now. But of course, we're still a little bit of ways out before this varsity contest on this Saturday afternoon. Good defense there by Jenna Pepper. Nothing going for Central. Looking for any opportunity here on offense. Skip pass, bouncing around, goes back to Central. It's going to be a jump ball here, and that's going to go back to Somerset. Jenna Pepper will inbound the ball. Jenna looking to get to double digits here, as it's got to be an easy double-double for Jenna Pepper, seeing as she has definitely has at least 10 rebounds so far. Sophia Emmert taking up the floor. She's going to have an open lane. Says she dishes out to Kendra Pritchett, who'll take the three. It's up, can't quite get it to go. Kendra gets her own rebound and gets the bucket to go. Nice job by Kendra Pritchett, following her own shot, getting the rebound, and getting her first points today. Kendra Pritchett, a sophomore for this Somerset JV team. Sophia Emmert takes that one and will take it up the floor. Stops her dribble, gets it to Taylor Schochner, then to Kendra Pritchett. Thinks about driving along the elbow. Instead, Sophia Emmert will drive, looking to dish back to Pritchett. Kendra into Jenna Pepper. Jenna double teamed, still going for it. And that's going to be a foul on Jenna Pepper. Pushed her way to try to get that one. Looked like an over and back, but again, for folks at home, no longer calling that over the back penalty. Not really a thing in Wisconsin high school basketball anymore. But Jenna kind of used her body to push there, and she'll check out of the game, and Avery Scow, a freshman, is checking into the game here for Somerset. Somerset leading by 30 here. Still early here in the second half. Central up, no good. Scow gets a nice rebound there, loses it. That's going to be a foul. I think that's going to be a foul on that one. I believe on Ella Olson. That'll be Ella's third foul. And it looks like junior Ronnie Fagan will check into the game here. Ronnie, also the younger sibling of a senior. Senior Issa Fagan playing on varsity. Again, tonight's is varsity, for varsity is senior night. Central with the ball. Three-point attempt up and good. Nice job there by Abigail Lamers. Able to get the three-pointer to go. Now she's playing nice on-ball defense on Sophia Emmert. Emmert to Kendra Pritchett. Able to get it past half court. To Ashley Careful, recently checking into the game. Ashley will drive. Gets stopped there. Pritchett swinging it around to Ronnie. Ronnie gets tripped there. It's going to be the first foul on the St. Croix Central Panthers here in this first half. Pretty clean game so far. As number 3, Emery Sanders checks into the game. Emmert needs to get it out, gets it to Fagan. Ronnie turns the ball over there on that one. Nice steal there by Emmy Collins. She'll take it up the floor. Nice drive. And a nice block there by Somerset. Sophia Emmert and Ashley Careful kind of teaming up on that one for the block. And Somerset brings it down the court. Sophia Emmert. Nice crossover there with the dribble by Sophia Emmert, sophomore. Ashley Careful drives. Can't quite get the bucket to go. Nice floater there, almost by Ashley. Trying to get her first points in this one. Central will drive. That's going to be a foul there on Kendra Pritchett far before the shot. That'll be Somerset's 5th team foul, so 2 away from the 1-and-1 bonus. It's so quiet in this gym, I think that literally everyone in here can potentially hear me. That's going to be a travel there. I'll be heading right back to Somerset. Just over 10 minutes to go here. Hopefully more of a student section showing up here as we go. Kendra Pritchett taking the ball, gives it to Sophia Emmert, almost loses it, but Emmert is able to corral it. Out to Pritchett, to Ronnie Fagan. Ronnie sends it right back. Sophia Emmert trying to get it into Avery Scow there. It's going to head back to Somerset here. And that's going to be a timeout for Somerset. And I'm going to let my producer talk for a little bit because I'm very tired of talking.
Oh, I don't know how you can be tired. How's the chicken?
Good.
For those of you
But I'm not going to talk while eating because that's gross.
Those that don't know, he was gifted some nice pieces of chicken by Coach Corey Lindenberg prior to the JV game. What a nice guy.
I will say that I think there was a bite taken out of each one of them. Don't know why that was the case, but
he was thinking he was going to get something different with that second bite.
Yep. But yeah, very nice of head coach Lindenberg to provide me with some food here with this not really a long haul of a broadcast, but longer than we're used to.
Had a big night of hockey last night here in Somerset. The boys JV hockey team, they played.
Oh boy.
It's River Falls, wasn't it? Yeah, River Falls. And then the Western Wisconsin Stars played
Northland Pines.
From Eagle River over in eastern or northeastern Wisconsin.
Oh yeah.
Stars came out with the victory there, and then the varsity boys team played River Falls as well, coming away with the victory in that one.
Yep, 2 varsity wins there for Somerset. Kendra Pritchett tries to just take that one. It'll be another jump ball. Yeah, it was cool. So Mr. Wallen and I, along with a couple of other staff members, got appreciated at Staff Appreciation Night for the Western Wisconsin Stars. So always fun to be able to go out on the ice at the end of the game, get recognized, get a picture taken. Yep, made it through. I know you've had Erin Herda as kind of the person who's picked you each year, so made it through all 3 times with her without falling. So congratulations on that one.
It was close this time. It felt like the ice was a little bit more slick yesterday than in previous years.
It did. It was fun to be back. We, I know, Wallen, we used to go to a lot of girls' hockey games back in our first year. It's kind of
prior to this live stream business.
How we bonded a little bit, and it was nice to go back. That's that arena, that ice arena. I don't know the name of it, but Somerset Ice Arena is kind of a place of I don't know. I feel very at ease there. It's kind of nice to not have to talk through the entire game, but just kind of watch it. And I'm always very quiet when I'm just watching.
Just being a spectator. Yeah.
Yep. But of course, we love live streaming, and very happy, and it's a good time doing this JV game. Of course, a lot of these girls have not had one of their games live streamed before with commentary, so it's cool. It's a good time. That's going to be another jump ball there. Got to be reaching double digits on jump balls here.
Seems to be becoming a common trend in the last couple games. We've seen an increase in jump balls throughout
both girls and boys.
Games. Yeah.
And Central inbounded here. 37-10. Under 9 to play here in this JV contest. Central is going to continue to look for the points in the paint here. They're able to get an entry pass in. Up no good, and Ashley Careful's there for the rebound. Sophia Emmert will take it up the floor, gets it to Kendra Pritchett, who gets it to Careful. Ashley will try her luck, drive in there a little bit, out to Avery Scow. Josie Sanchez almost loses that one, but gets a hold of it. Scow, Emmert lines up the 3-point attempt, back iron. Josie Sanchez almost there to get a rebound, but Central secures it. That's going to be Emery Sanders with the rebound, and she'll take the ball up the floor.
And Mackenzie Lesha talked about it in the first half, but just the kind of how this JV team works together is kind of evidenced by the score here and just their ability to keep possession of a ball and get multiple opportunities even if the shots aren't falling.
Very true. A lot of good ball movement. These players know each other quite well as Ronnie Fagan checks into the game. Avery Scow heading back out. Ella Olson checking in. Sophia Emmert getting a break. And Kendra Pritchett will operate as the primary point guard here for Somerset. Back out to Fagan, right back to Pritchett, into Ashley Careful. Almost loses it, gets it back out to Josie. 3-point attempt up. Can't quite get it to go. Good attempt there by Sanchez. Has almost got that one to fall. Central back with the ball. Emmy Collins to her teammate, fellow freshman, Abigail Lamers. And that one's going to be to Lamers again. She'll try to drive the lane, dishing back out. Jordan Heinrich, number 24, had it. And that's going to be a foul there, as Emery Sanders is able to draw the foul. It's going to be on the floor, it appears. Yep. As that is 6 team fouls for Somerset. One more, and St. Croix Central will be in the 1-and-1 bonus. Bucket up. And that's going to be that 7th foul for Somerset. This one going to be a shooting foul, of course. That's going to be the 3rd foul on Ashley Careful. Emmy Collins in, can't quite get that one to fall. She'll get another one though. Avery Scow in for Ashley Careful, freshman for freshman. Second free throw up, and no good. Nice rebound there. Ronnie Fagan fighting for that one, but it's going to be a jump ball heading back to Central. I wonder if they limit those jump ball opportunities in terms of the length that they're waiting for, just to prevent injury, Mr. Wallen. Because sometimes you can see people thrown all around when that happens, and you don't really want to see that. That could lead to some injuries.
Absolutely. That's probably a very good point.
That might be why we're seeing not really a 3-second count, but more of like a 1-second count.
Right.
3-pointer up.
Well, it's one of those things where it's just such a stark contrast to what you see in college and professional
Yes.
ball, where you virtually see 0 jump balls throughout a game.
True. Well, especially in the NBA.
Oh, yeah.
Never see it. I feel like even in years past on the live streams, we haven't seen it nearly as much.
Right.
3-pointer up, back iron. Ronnie Fagan fighting for that one. Not going to call a jump ball on that one. Going to give it to Somerset. Kendra Pritchett will push here a little bit. Now she'll slow it down. Somerset needs better spacing here. Pritchett will drive. Tipped out of bounds there. Heading back to Somerset. Good defense by Emmy Collins right in front of us here in the live stream lounge. Ella Olson will inbound it here. The freshman. Into Kendra Pritchett. Also younger sister of Mia Olson, junior and a varsity player for the girls team. Ella Olson has to get back here on defense. Central can't get that layup to go, but Emmy Collins will head to the charity stripe to shoot 2 again. As that foul is going to be on Olson. That's going to be her 4th foul. Ella Olson only 1 foul away from fouling out here. First one up and good. Nice free throw there by Collins. She has 4 points here for Central. Second one up. In and out, no good. Nice positioning there by Ronnie Fagan. Able to get it to Olson. Ella with the ball. Oof. Running right into her defender.
Some contact
Yeah,
there.
they're going to call that an offensive foul on Olson, I think. And she is going to be out of the game, as the defender had her feet set. So not sure what Ella was doing on that one, but she's out. Nothing too serious here for Somerset, though, as they are still leading 37-11 here. Just under 6 minutes to play here in this game. Ashley Careful's going to tip that one out of bounds. Just moving the sideline out of bounds play down a little bit. Mackenzie Lesha grabbing some balls for the warm-up for varsity.
Right.
5 of them. Central trying to find an opening. Thought about the long three-point attempt there. Dish back out. Dribble drive and dish. Three-point attempt up. Line drive, no good. And Ashley Careful gets it, and she's off to the races. Ooh, tipped there. Fagan saves it. That's going to be a travel as she was able to secure the ball but kind of slid out on the floor.
Right.
Even though her feet weren't moving, still considered a travel. 37-11. 5.5 to play. Central just clearing out the paint. Then you have Collins going right in there, and she'll go to the line again. St. Grace Central JV head coach trying to fire up his squad. First one does not go. I see some of the Somerset cheerleaders here in attendance. Getting ready for this varsity game. And Aiden Grover is here as he charges up the bleachers to go hang out with our camera operator, Talon Lane.
So our competition cheer team, they are in Wisconsin
right.
Dells this weekend for
Yep.
their competition. And our
dance team.
Dance teams in lacrosse, I believe they've already competed.
Wow.
I'm not sure what the results of that are quite yet, but their hip-hop routine as well as 2 senior solos
Ashley Careful able to get the bucket to go.
by Drew Krybeck and Rachel Webb are at the state level right now.
Yep, very, very cool. Got to see the dance team perform a couple of times on the live stream this season.
Yeah, we live streamed the kind of state send-off assembly yesterday early in the morning.
Yep. That feels like such a long time ago.
It really does.
Like more, it was probably like 30 hours ago now.
Yep.
Feels like a lot longer than that. Central heading to the line here. It's going to be number 3. Emery Sanders. First one doesn't go. But folks, make sure you tune into the varsity broadcast right after this one finishes. We'll take a little bit of a break up here. Probably come back with 2 or 3 minutes left in the warm-up. Talk about where Somerset currently stands. Talk about some of our seniors for senior night. Mr. Wallen is rocking with some of our sponsors' logos, which is awesome. We can put that up during the warm-up.
You're darn right.
That's really cool.
Yep,
Wallen is rocking and rolling up here with the visuals. And folks, to see him, nice bucket to go there. Emmy Collins. Folks, if you're going to see him, you're going to have to wait for the varsity game, as that's going to be a foul there on Somerset. Central picking up a little bit of momentum here, as the remaining JV starters are sitting the bench here. Some good playing opportunity for some of these younger players. Abigail Lamer is able to get the bucket to go on the free throw. It's going to be her 4th point. Looking to make it 5. And it's in. Smooth free throws there by the freshman. But for Somerset, good to see some of these players we don't normally get to see during JV get some significant time, as that's really the only way that you get better. As that's going to be a foul there. And Tony Garcia, I don't know how to pronounce both of Tony's last names. Oh, Wallen losing the audio.
Wrong mic. There we go. I am not sure either.
Tony Bonish Garcia.
Bonish or Banish?
Banish.
Yep.
Foreign exchange student here at Somerset from Germany.
1 of 5.
1 of 5, yep. We check out the SHS Donnelly Instagram post celebrating all 5 of our foreign exchange students. Tony, one of them. Getting some playing time here. Very cool to see. That's going to be a jump ball there. Heading back to Somerset. 39-16 here. on the floor for Somerset. We have Tony, we have Josie Sanchez, Ashley Careful, Ronnie Fagan, and Kendra Pritchett. It's going to be off of Josie's foot there. Heading back to Central. Panthers gaining a little bit of momentum here in the second half. Cutting Somerset's lead down to 23. They'll try to cut it down even more here. Nice ball movement by the Panthers. Being smart with it. Floater there. That's going to be a block by Kendra Pritchett. Shot up. Shot no good. Wow, some nice positioning there by the Panthers. Still can't quite get the bucket to go. They'll head back out. Nice finish there. The freshman, number 3, Emery Sanders.
39-18 and rolling. Just coming up on 3 minutes remaining in this one.
Tipped out of bounds there.
Good steal attempt
Sanders playing good on defense and on offense. She has 5 points here. As number 10, Emma DeLander, checking into the game. One of the many freshmen for this junior varsity St. Croix Central squad. Tony back to Kendra. Gets it into Ashley Careful, who dishes it to Josie. Goes up. No call there for the foul, potentially. And Central has it. Nice defense by Josie, almost able to get the turnover. 3-point attempt up. Just a bit short there. It's going to be back to Central, though, as they get their own rebound. Almost losing it there. Almost out of bounds. Almost a trip. Central trying to find a open spot here to shoot. 2.5 to go. Thought about there. Dribble drive. Up. No good. Save, and the bucket is good there. That's going to be Emma DeLander, who recently checked into the game here for the Panthers. 39-18. Somerset still with the lead. Kendra Pritchett almost losing that one, able to save it. Gets it to Josie Sanchez. There's a little bit of an opening. She'll shoot, but cannot get the bucket to go. That's going to be a foul there on Kendra Pritchett. And that will be 2 shots for the Panthers. I'll send Lamers to the line. Lamers or Lammers, one of the two. First one goes, swish.
I wish they had pronunciation helpers on the roster.
That'd be great. That could be something we could ask for maybe for next year.
That'd be cool.
I know sometimes before games, for particularly difficult names, we'll go down to the scorers table and try to get some help potentially. When we think of it.
Exactly.
When we think of it, indeed.
Yep.
Josie dribbling that one. It's going to be deflected there, so it'll be Somerset's ball still. Got to give credit to St. Croix Central. Only had 7 points coming into this half. They have outscored Somerset in the half. Dribble up, no good. Pritchett with the rebound. Can't get stuck in a corner, though. Loses it. That's going to be a timeout there. And instead, it'll be a jump ball. But no one really had possession there, so couldn't really call a timeout. And Central with the baseline out of bounds play. .90 seconds to go here. Central dribbling it out of bounds. It'll head back to Somerset. Josie Sanchez with the ball, the sophomore. Back to her fellow sophomore, Kendra Pritchett. Dribbling it past the half-court line. Tipped out of bounds. Right back to Somerset it goes. Another substitution here for the St. Croix Central Panthers. That will be Ellie Smith, a sophomore. coming in for Abigail Lamers. Somerset inbounding. Avery Scow has to go back and get it. She does. Gets stuck in a corner here. Turnover back to Central. Central blocked there. That's going to be a jump ball. I don't think that was a jump ball. Oh,
Nope.
But it'll head back to Somerset anyway.
I feel like I need to read the official rules on a jump ball because I don't think
Yeah.
what my perception
Or
and the rule
if anyone's
has
watching right
changed
now, go
or-
ahead and comment in our little chat section.
Within the last 2 weeks, has the rule
Has the
with
rule
jump
been,
balls
has the
changed?
WIAA sent out a memo stating the changes in the jump ball rule?
Dear
Now,
basketball people.
yeah. Now all you only need is 0.5 seconds, and it is a jump ball. Number 10 there getting the bucket to go. That's Emma DeLander. She has 4 points. Pritchett will carry it up the floor. Spartans with a 15-point lead. Pritchett thought about going coast to coast. That's going to be a foul there.
Fairly slow week for us in the live stream
department.
coming up here.
That's kind of why I figured it wouldn't be a bad idea to do a JV game here.
No, we have on Tuesday, we're going to be here for the girls.
Kendra can't quite get that one.
Sorry about that.
So Tuesday's going to be a girls game?
Sorry. Yep, girls game versus Osceola.
There we go. Is that Hattie? What's her last name?
Fox?
Hattie Fox. Get to host the leading scorer in the conference.
Yeah, we saw Osceola play here last weekend.
Last Saturday,
Yeah,
right?
last
Was that last Saturday?
Yep.
Jeez, that also seems like a really long time
It all
ago.
blends together.
Yes, it does.
3-pointer there. No good. Jump
Another
ball.
jump ball. Why not? Heading back to the Panthers.
Before that, on Monday, there's going to be a homeboys hockey game against Highland Park.
Yep.
Also,
St. Paul team, I believe.
Yep. Also on Tuesday, there will be a girls hockey game versus Eau Claire as well.
Under 20 seconds to go here. Somerset still with a 15-point lead. But no home games later in the week then, I would assume.
There's a boys basketball game on Thursday, but they're in Prescott.
Ooh, big game.
And then on Friday, the girls basketball team will be in Prescott. And then
Also a big game.
Yep, and then boys hockey will be home versus a team that I'm not sure how to pronounce. Quezon Mantorville?
There. It's an interesting name.
Not sure.
Not
But
sure.
that'll bring us to the end of this one.
There we go. Somerset wins 39-24 in this JV contest. Folks, thanks for tuning in to a special JV broadcast on the Spartan live stream. We're going to take a break here. We'll be back with the varsity game here in a little bit. Talk to you soon.